Hey guys, so as promised, I'm going to talk about a couple of B executes on Mirage. And specifically, I'm going to talk about a B, like an apps rush, and then also a cat rush. So that will give us basically like 6 executes that like 6 executes we can run fast right at the start of the round. So we've got waterfall out palace, we've got push ramp, we've got run mid to connector, we've got contact B, and we've got these 2 that I'm going to add today. Okay, so I'll talk about the catwalk one first. So O-Town will throw the top mid smoke, Point will throw window smoke, and then there's 2 more nades that need to be thrown. So I want Bushy will be going mid, and I want you to throw the connector smokes. That's sort of the new part of this strategy. So you look right here on the wall, and you throw a molly, and then you throw a smoke right after it. And the reason you do that is to it prevents anyone from peeking right here, which is a problem. Which is a problem with the normal smoke that a lot of people throw. They throw it right there, but then you can peek out here, and then this connector player can really be a problem, especially because once that smoke's down, you can't really molly. Oh, nice. So if you throw a molly right in the corner, it'll pop, but normally it won't. So you have to throw a molly up on that ledge and then smoke right away. Okay, so I've talked enough about that. So you throw those. It's not a bad idea to throw a flash there as well. I'll show you where it pops. This pop flash just pops right in the smoke. And that'll allow us to get up cat. And that's basically your job. Your job is to get up cat and take a couple of shots at either the cat player, or if they're only doing 1B or they're doing 2 site, like just to get a little bit of info. Alright, so that'll be Point, Bushy, and O-Town will be running up cat. Alright, so the other roles are Savage and myself, where we will be running apps. It would be a good idea for Savage to check underpass while I throw this smoke, and I will be throwing this smoke, which is a middle of sight smoke, and it's nothing fancy. It just lands on that B circle, and what that's for is it cuts off this angle. It also cuts off angles like this, just around the site, so that they have to either play right here, or at like here or bench. It really minimizes, like they can't peek any of these angles. It really minimizes the number of angles that you need to check as T, because in this execute, the terrorist will be coming out of the van side rather than jumping out of the window. Mr. Seek, myself, will have the bomb. I will have the bomb so that if middle goes horribly wrong, Savage and I can go T-spawn to A, or we can just rush B. Like, if the bomb is down in middle, if the strat's going to fall apart, it's more likely to be that. Also, if they push B real aggressively, that could give us some problems, but I'm not too worried about that. Also, okay, so the last thing I should mention is that this B smoke is really nice for you. Really nice for you cat guys, because as it comes up, you can check these angles without worrying about apps, because Savage and I will be clearing it. And you don't have to worry about any of this, and maybe Ninja. But if they peek you from Ninja, they're bad. I wouldn't swing out, because this is a very powerful angle for the CTs. And really, like if we're coming out apps, you don't need to push beyond this. I mean, if you want to make this turn and then hang out here, you can do that. But I probably wouldn't push market, because they're going to be rotating to here, and holding some off angle, around this area. Not totally sure what they're going to do yet. So anyway, that's the B strat. There's also going to be a couple of flashes that go over like that. Any flashes mid? Yeah, it's good to throw these flashes because someone pushing through connector would be a bit of a problem. So when the window, you want to clear around, like once the connector smoke pops, it's a good idea to probably point, swing out wide and check all those angles. So those flashes again were one high, and that's to get anyone hiding like this. That flash will destroy them. And the other one is, as I'm running along this rail, I throw it right there. And that's nice for anyone bottom connector with an op. And as you can see, you can run with that flash because it won't blind you, but it will blind them. It'll also blind anyone like playing the underpass angle. Alright, so that's the fast B. Now, that's the fast cat. Now for the fast B play, there 3 or 4 people are going apps because it's fast B. The reason only 3 or 4 is it's probably a good idea to have someone watch middle. I'm thinking probably Savage will be watching middle. No one watch A. I'm usually the guy who watches A anyway, but on a quick A thing, it just takes too long to get from Palace over to B. So O-Town's still throwing top mid. Point, you can throw window if you like. That's not necessary. And then so Bushy, you've got another smoke here where you line up with this stair. I'll get an op out, and then you look right here on this dark square and you jump throw, and that pops for the left arch. And then myself, I will be throwing this smoke where I line up with the right edge, walk here, and then I will aim right there, and then I will also jump throw. And this is for the right arch. Now the right one does take longer to pop, so Bushy, you're gonna want to wait a second after I throw mine to throw yours. So like if I want to get the timing right, I'll try and throw both of them. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see when they. That's pretty good. Mine missed a little bit, but the timing was right. They were also rushed, and also I'm not very good at them anymore. So we'll run them a lot. And anyway, those smokes are the brunt of the strat. Actually, you know what, Savage, I want Savage, I want you throwing this one rather than Bushy because I want point. This is complicated. Yeah, and point, I want you throwing this one. This one instead of the window smoke. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So then everyone can run up B. So you'll get those 2 flashes. We'll get a flash out the window, and then this part's important. Is you got I'm a bot. You got to jump out the window. These will be smoked. If you run out van, it defeats the purpose of having these smokes, because running out van, you expose yourself to all these sight spots. Jumping out window, especially with the flash, such as this one, you expose yourself to market, fence, market and fence. Those are the only, and these close spots. But that's it. And that flash will get fence guy. So you can see it pops here. He's gonna get destroyed. And if I'm usually looking fence when I jump out. I'll jump out and then I'll look over here. So if he turned, I'll shoot him, and then I'll keep running. So we've got, yeah, I want to be in front because y'all are better. Well, like if there's only 3 people alive, I don't need to be one of them, so I should go out first, followed by O-Town. Which means that we can't throw those smokes. So anyway, we get up here, and it'll probably be me, O-Town, Bushy up front, which means Savage and Point need to throw those other smokes. So while we're running, let's see how long it takes between when we throw this smoke and when we can actually come out. Alright, so throw it. Still coming down. Ooh, this might be perfect. Yeah, it just popped. Alright. So yeah, we're just running that whole time. One thing I'm thinking of that might not be ideal is that is for O-Town to have to throw this smoke right away and then run. We'll work on it. Hopefully it won't be a problem, but it might turn out to be an issue. Anyway, so those are the 2 fast B hits. Then there's obviously the contact B. I think from here on, even if we're doing a contact B, I want to throw that smoke as well. That smoke goes really well with these 2 flashes. So if we're doing a contact, oh, it hit the stairs. That can happen. So you landed right there. Anyway, I want to add that smoke to our contact B, so we can push around the site without worrying about a few of the angles. You still have to worry about cat, but that's not as much of a problem on an eco round. Takes forever to alt tab, doesn't it?